Now I'm going to show you something that is going to totally blow your rocks off.
Hi. How are you?
Hello? I think you guys got a new band happening here. Hey, guys. Oh, big gulp, huh? All right.
I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. If you have a problem, turn off your station.
Hey now, everybody. Gotta hate doing the fucking first person on here. How's it? That's how I feel. All right. Oh, God, B's been in the wrong at the wrong time. Well, let's try that again. All right, I'm gonna bring Beesman in. All right, there we go. Beesman, what's happening?
Just blowing some cocaine, some kizzy for the nizzy.
Wednesday, January 8th. Maybe I should get contacts. We were talking about contacts a minute ago. Beesman had some semen on his, so he had to put his glasses on.
It's true.
So he's ready to roll. I'm ready to roll. Obviously, we're a little light in the pants and the loafers tonight. Kurt is what? What'd you do now?
I just banged my knee / my dong on the drawer.
Let's hope Kurt's banging because it's his wife's birthday tonight.
Kurt's on assignment tonight, Wednesday, for his wife's birthday. So happy birthday, Steph. And have a great night, Kurt. We'll see you next week.
Maybe we'll see him next week. And
maybe.
Yeah. And in not as good news, our buddy Caleb, obviously everybody's seen all the terrible fucking fires and stuff going on in California. Caleb, oh crap, I'm deleting something on my Roadcaster without wanting to do that. Sorry about that, everybody. But Caleb is not doing too well. His condo has burned down, basically lost virtually everything. So there is a GoFundMe. I'm terrible at doing stuff like this, so I apologize, folks. But there's a GoFundMe. We have it pinned to the top here, to the comments, if anybody wants to go in there and see that.
Yep.
Maybe I can highlight it real quick on the screen if I can get to it. There it is. So there's that. I have the GoFundMe. We have the GoFundMe on the bottom, scrolling. So if anybody could help out the family of Caleb Rappaport and his family, greatly appreciated. We're thinking about you, Caleb. And yeah, it sucks. It's friggin' terrible.
It's awful. Yeah, it's so sad. And prayers for Caleb and his family. Hope everyone's doing well. And Kurt was smart enough to turn off the super duper chats for tonight.
Yes.
So if you guys wanted to contribute, the best way to do it is go to the GoFundMe link that Jay put up. So if you guys just have a couple shekels that you can donate to help Caleb and his family out, it would definitely be appreciative. So Caleb, we're thinking of you. Hope your family's doing all right. Yeah, and the reason we turn off the super dupers is we obviously greatly appreciate it, but Google takes about 38% of it and just absolutely ruins it for everyone. So again, the best way to do is to go to that GoFundMe if you can. That'd be great.
And we're, you know what, while we're doing this, I'm going to pull up the GoFundMe. I got to stop that one. I'm getting ahead of myself here, which is usually behind myself. Let me pull this up so everybody can see it. So when they go to it, they'll know what they're looking at here. So here's the link to the GoFundMe. You know, I don't want to read the whole thing, but basically, yeah, it's a lot to handle. You know, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. And I just hope in the long run, Caleb and his family are going to be all right. And everybody else out there affected by shit like this. Like, nobody likes seeing anything like this happen. And it's just, it sucks. It really does.
Yeah.
So, we got that. And then there's something else that we wanted to, we got Lewis from Fairfield Guitar, who's a super duper cool guy, friend of the channel, friend of the show, friend of us. He is doing something now. You know that Caleb is a Fairfield Guitar endorsee. He has a signature strap through Lewis. Well, this month, let me get the comment off for the meantime. So this month, Lewis at Fairfield Guitar is doing, he said, all profits from sales of any guitar straps for the whole month of January will go directly to Caleb's family. So that is a super cool thing. Lewis is just fucking Lewis is just a great dude. And this is just a great thing that he's doing.
Yeah. Lewis is the man.
Yep.
And not only is he the man, he's just puts together some great straps, great jewelry, as we talked about before. But no, Lewis is just a sweetheart of a guy. And it's weird to say, but he's just a sweet dude. So Lewis, you're the man. Thank you for even thinking of doing that. So again, all proceeds, profits from this month will go to Caleb's GoFundMe page. So pretty cool.
Yeah. And regardless, Lewis makes good shit, like Brian just said. So buy something. Anything.
Definitely. Absolutely. Tell him Boner Jam sent him.
That's right. Beesman jams. Bees jams.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to try to have a fun show in lieu of everything that's going on.
Definitely.
Because that's why people come here, right?
Absolutely.
They want to come hang out and have a good time. And, Brian's idea when Kurt said that he wasn't going to be able to be on with us tonight.
Get the fuck out.
Beesman instantly was like, dude, let's fucking bring it back. Let's bring it back. Go for the old school Metal Wednesday. But you know what? We just didn't want to do copy and paste Metal Wednesday from the previous channel. So you know what? We thought, why not Metal Wham's Day? We got the baby oil all cooked up. It's warm. Beesman put it in the microwave for about 9 seconds, I think is the threshold. That's the sweet spot for your bottle, because if you put it in longer, the bottle might melt.
Yeah.
And the baby oil might be super hot, where if you put it on your Johnson, it might burn. So 9 seconds is the good spot that you want to hit it at. So
yeah,
if you had that fucking hairdo, Beesman.
Dude, the amount of fallopian tubes I would collapse would be just unparalleled.
Well, you're about to collapse mine.
We were talking about it. Was it last week or whatever? Last time we did a show about the Wham documentary about last Christmas.
Shit, I just spilled beer. Yeah, dude, I forgot to watch it.
Dude, check it out. It's fucking cool. It's an hour.
Well, listen, I think I mentioned this, Brian, but I don't listen. When you're talking about We Are the World and all of the top flight musicians at that time that were involved in recording and singing on that song, and what went into that song with obviously Michael Jackson and Lionel Richie, like, I understand why there's a documentary on that. But you're talking about, and listen, Last Christmas, it's a cool song. Sometimes it gets a little like, oh my God, again,
Last Christmas.
and it's not even I gave you my, I gave you my heart. Like, what is that shit? There's an E at the end of that, asshole.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't see how you can do a documentary on one song when it's just that, when it's just fucking him and his boyfriend. Oh,
well,
nice.
he was not gay at that time.
Oh, at that.
Oh, it's true. He didn't come out into the 90s, so that was pretty PG. Yeah.
PG, pre-gay. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. But let me ask you this. You watched it, right?
I did. I loved it. I love Wham.
The whole thing, like, does it go into the writing process, the record, like all that stuff? Or does it have like ideas that maybe they were doing that didn't work out?
So it's definitely mainly on Last Christmas, and talks about George Michael is like really important for him because in England, it's like having a #1 hit for Christmas is huge. And it talks about that, and it talks about the writing process. Like he just came up with, he wrote basically everything. He wrote the keyboard part. He wrote everything to it. And I didn't realize that he was basically the main songwriter for Wham. I did not know that. I thought it was the other guy. Nope, it was George Michael. George Michael basically did everything. So
what did the other guy? What was his role? Because I don't listen. I like George Michael. His, obviously that one of my favorite songs all time is "Careless Whisper." Like I love that song.
Yeah, you were the first person to ever show me that there was a 1:15 intro before it actually kicked in. I didn't know that. It was Jay Hannon. Like one day when like Jay passes away, they're like, "What do you remember about Jay?" I'm like, "Jay showed me the intro to Careless Whisper. Anything else? Nah, fuck him." But that part was the shit.
Dude, I would love to cover that song and play the saxophone part like on guitar and have like a harmony that kicks in later on when it comes back with the, that would be the shit. Like I love that fucking dude. His voice in that song is just, it cuts like a knife, man. It's so good. About 6 to 8 months ago, after dinner, I was cleaning up. Jeannie was giving the kids a bath, and that song, we had the '80s playlist on, my '80s playlist, because I love that shit. And that song came on, dude. I put it on repeat. It probably 5-6 times in a row, and I was just like, it was better. I see. Hold on, go back to that one. Go back. See, I refuse to listen to that version because I think the original, and if I was a Seether fan, it would be a different story, right? Like if a band that I really liked did a cover of that, like I would listen to it. But I'm not a Seether fan. I don't want to ruin it at all. Like I think that song is so good. It's so perfect the way it is that when I listen to it, I don't want to think of a different version. I don't want that to seep in to kind of ruin it and taint it. So I will not listen to that.
Agreed. That song's the shit.
Yeah. So yeah, and the show is getting soft. Is there a Papa Roach version too?
I hope not.
Wait for the Gizmachi version.
It'd be great.
Well, I'd love to hear Balls sing that shit, man.
Well, speaking of Gizmachi, we're gonna have special guests tonight. Since we're going old school metal Wednesday, we're gonna have he's actually here. Should we bring him in already, or should we let him just fucking marinate in the green room?
Well, right now it's the red room because his face looks like he's been out in the sun all day. Is that windburn?
Should I bring him in?
Bring him in.
All right, guys. We have Jimmy Hatcher.
Dan,
what's up?
what are you doing?
Nothing.
Well, this is a surprise. This is just a really nice surprise.
Since we went old school metal Wednesday, we had to bring the biggest bitch that I know, Jimmy Hatcher, and
Yeah.
Wow,
That makes pretty good. Yeah, makes sense.
it's a fantastic intro. So yeah, did you watch the Wham documentary, Jimmy?
I don't think so. You had sent it to me, but yeah. I mean, that was the other video.
He didn't have enough Vaseline left in his jar to fucking watch it to make it through.
Vaseline.
Did you lower your chair, or is it the camera just angled like where you're
It's
really?
just low.
He's just that short.
Yeah.
There you go.
True.
So Jimmy, thank you for
My shirt's ripped. I'd like to rip my shirt.
Sweet.
Damn. Can I show a nipple on it? Never mind.
Of course, it's encouraged.
You can show a nipple. We just can't show guns on here.
It's right.
I found out that on a lot you can show, like if we have a pre-taped video that we put up, we can have guns in it. But if it's a live feed, you cannot. And I'm guessing the reason is you don't want people going on streaming live on YouTube, going on like a fucking killing spree or something, or blowing their brains out. I'm guessing that's what it is.
Yeah, pretty accurate, probably. Yeah.
Dude, you are starting to look like John Petrucci. Look at this. Is that Jim? I'm gonna start Jim Petrucci.
I wish I could play guitar like that guy.
Dude, if he could play guitar like him, holy shit.
Yeah. Not Italian enough, I don't think. But
If you could play guitar, like him, would you ever pick up a pair of drumsticks?
I mean, you probably got to get bored at a certain point, like where do you go from there,
You'd think that, I don't know if these guys to get that good, you really have to love number one, love playing guitar, and love pushing yourself to like. Because think of it, right? They always talk about getting better, but at
They
some
just
point,
say that. They
at
just
some
say
point
that.
you can't get better, right?
Yeah,
There has to be a limit,
Yeah.
a human being limit. Plus, everybody has their own limit that they can get to.
Right. So imagine you're like, I'm 12 years old and homosexual, and my favorite guitar player is Jay Hannon, and I'm like, oh man, he's the shit. And you're like, oh man, I'm just trying to get better and better. But in your mind, you're that there's nothing. There's like maybe two people. So if you're like, you don't want to get discouraged so you have to. They probably have to say that. You know what I mean? I would assume.
Yeah, I mean, what would you do if you watched an interview with like who's your favorite? Like, who do you think the best drummer in the world is?
Oh God! Now or Dave Weckl or something?
All right, so let's
20
just
years
Dave
ago.
Weckl, if he gets on there and he's like, oh, I know I've peaked about 15, 20 years ago, and like nobody wants to hear that shit, right?
Right. Yeah, for sure. And they probably have to sell things, and they have endorsements, so they can't be a total dildo on the air. You know what I mean? So, again, maybe they do, but
well, KXM Rock, he mentions Neil Peart, which I know is one of your favorites as well.
Yeah, he was.
But when you go back and watch, like, you guys talking about documentaries and shit, but when you watch like Rush later on in their career, he would warm up backstage before their shows for what, like an hour and a half or something, 2 hours? Wasn't it something crazy?
Yeah, it was. He had the whole entire. Imagine being their drum tech. You got to set up the USS Pert on stage, and then the 27-piece practice kit. I'd be pissed. Yeah.
Well, what I'm saying is, I mean, obviously they're going on stage, they're playing 2 hour-and-a-half sets. So I understand when you get older, you got to warm up more than you would have when you're in your 20s, which is you never have to fucking warm up back then. But you have to really enjoy what you're doing I'm going to warm up for almost 2 hours before we go on stage and play for almost 3 hours.
Yeah. I mean, he obviously loved playing. I guess half of that too would probably be you don't want to be the old dude who can't play shit live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so
Yeah.
that's true.
Those glasses,
yeah, it is. You, Brian DeGeneres with those glasses on.
Well,
Yeah.
Maybe I could take the fucking weight off of you. I'll put the.
Oh man, I need them. I can't afford them, so I'm just blind.
I'm blind. Give him Brian a boner.
I look like him a little bit right now. Yeah.
Oh, Jonathan.
T Davis. T for testicle. Yeah.
He even on first name basis with the guys from Korn. They don't even know who the fuck he is.
No fucking clue.
You're better off. Yeah.
So Jimmy, what's new and exciting, Jimmy?
Nothing great. Yeah, it's really cold out. I think the shingles are blowing off the roof as we're talking here. And
really,
yeah, it's really windy. Yeah, and it's like -7 with wind chill or some bullshit. Yeah,
damn,
fucking terrible. This country is just ridiculous.
We're dealing with dude. Down here right now, it's 33. It's gonna be like 25 or 24 in the morning. I know that ain't fit to you New Yorkers or Connecticutians. What is that? Connecticut?
It sucks.
Connecticunts.
I like that. I'm gonna stick with that. So it's either you deal with the fucking, testicle chipping cold, or the fucking wildfires in California.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah,
it's everywhere. Quentin in Louisville. Yeah, he's got a foot of snow. I'll take cold over snow. Fuck snow. I'm done. I'm done with that shit.
It does suck.
It really does. Really does. Big A's in attendance. Real quick, I want to say what's up to a few people. Big A's here for Jimmy. I saw that guy with the beard behind a Cumberland Farms trying to sell homemade dick pills.
Yeah. I made them myself. Yeah.
Is that the Cumberland Films across from upstate New York? Big A?
Yeah. They still sell VHS porno mixtapes there too. That's where I get them.
What is that gas station now? That's not a Cumberland Farms anymore, is it?
I don't know. Sunoco, I think, or something.
Maybe one of those super duper Cumberland. They make them all nice now.
Yeah, they have like a diner in there and a truck stop and massage
like
parlor. Yeah.
like the Cumberland Farms by my house on 17K.
17
That one
Yeah.
from like that like rinky dinky brick facade to like this huge place. So I want to go back to Newburgh. I'm like, what happened?
It's like super center. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bozique asks, how far am I away from Charleston? I'm about 2 hours, 2:15, something like that.
Yeah.
And no, I mean, if it rained tonight, it would snow. Does that make any sense? It's cold enough to snow here right now, but I don't think it's going to. Listen, down here, dude, they close shit because it's cold. You know what I mean? Like I bet there's like a 2-hour delay tomorrow because it's going to be like 20 something degrees. Randy Price.
They don't treat the roads like there's no salt or anything either.
No.
Like, so
No, but it's not raining or it's not snowing.
It's
I
not
mean, it's good because
There's
then
what I'm saying is there's a cold advisory, so they end up like doing a delay and closing shit. And I'm like, these motherfuckers don't know what it's like to be cold.
no, it's true.
They have no idea.
It sucks. Yep.
Yeah, when you get older, cold. Every year you get old. Like once you're done with school, cold sucks.
Yeah, you got to go to work no matter what. You got to walk to school both ways uphill, and it's fucking. Yeah, it's not good.
Dude, if you guys get freezing rain, that
You're
whole
gonna die. Yeah.
that whole area is fucked.
Yeah. Fatality city. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because people can't drive enough near there, and then let alone with ice. Yep.
All right, I don't pay attention. What did I miss? Nah.
Saying it's precipitating out by you. You haven't been taking Bear out?
Yeah. He loves the cold, man. He's a fucking
Dog.
Siberian Husky, Golden Retriever, dude. He goes outside, loves that shit. Smelling the fuck out of the air. You know?
just like Jimmy does.
It's true. Both nuts out. Yeah.
It's not that cold. Hey, Brad.
That's good. So
This
real fast
was Metal Wham's day.
Yeah.
This is good. Real fast before we get into Jimmy's favorite pornos. I was going to say hi to just a few people in the chat. I saw my mom creeping in earlier. What's up, Mom? And, everyone was very nice to Mama Bees. So thank you. Lizard the Maggot is here. What's up, Lizard? John DeShane. What's up, Johnny? Ben Tom just dropping ignorant chats like he does. Yeah.
Twice.
Quentin's here. KXM Rock. Renus Pinkle. Love him. Cheeks is here. What's up, Cheeks?
Cheeks. I saw Charles Green before.
Love dogs.
Yeah, I saw Chuck Verde, the band. Love Chuck Verde. Sammy Reynolds. And the man, Andy Carson. Real quick, I know we're just fucking around, but Andy is the dude. I just wanted to say, if you guys don't know Andy or you don't say what's up to him, you're fucking up. Say what's up to Andy Carson. He's the man. He's a good dude to have in your corner. So Andy, good to see you, bud. Guitar Man 45. Some asshole Jeannie says, "Oh, hey, what's up, Jeannie?" And a few other people. All Dave, all night. And also, I have some unboxings later from Nelson from Beyond the Grave, and then also
Beyond the Grave,
and then All Dave, all night. So I got some shit for you guys. But Jimmy's here. It's Metal Wednesday. Wanted to bring one of my favorite people, one of my oldest friends that I have.
Steve.
True. Little League.
Yeah, I met Jimmy when I first moved to New York. So I was like 8. And I met him in Little League, and for some reason he's still my friend. So
that works both ways.
Yeah, I know. I'm surprised he even still answers the phone when I call him. So.
Like, oh, this guy's gonna show me his wiener again. Yeah.
How'd you guys meet? Brian showed me his wiener in the bathroom at school. No, you guys didn't go to school together, right?
Jimmy let me borrow his cup.
In the dugout.
We change it between innings, yeah.
Yeah.
You were at the first inning, I'll wear at the second inning.
Yeah, I thought it was weird that he was sipping water from Dave Beerling's cup. So it was very interesting.
Ew, really?
Old Dave Beerling, no. I wish, but no. Yeah, he was a nice fellow.
Dave's the man.
He was.
Yeah. Anyway, also Jimmy's just a great dude, guy that we've all talked about it, but we have a Gizmachi thread, and again, for some very nice reason, they've included me into the chat. So it's funny to have some discussions about music, and
Stuff.
generally it's like Mike Balls driven, and then Jay will chime in, and you get Jimmy
Right.
Jimmy
LOL,
dropping in some shit. It's definitely amusing. So it's honestly it's like my favorite thread because it shit makes me laugh, and it's something every day. So
Well, what
since-
bothers me about it is, it doesn't bother me, but it surprises me that Mike and Brian are early birds. Even though Mike doesn't like to admit it, but he'll, on his way to work, we'll get fucking 5 voice memos from Balls.
which I can't listen to.
Morning,
in public, by
boys.
the way.
Like
Yeah.
all this shit.
Yeah.
And then Brian and those guys wide awake. And I'm sitting there like taking a shit in the morning, listening to them all like, and I want to respond, but I'm like, I'm not there yet. I'm not in that state of mind where I can like go on a rant yet. What doesn't bother Jay? Yeah, you're right. A lot does. Sorry.
Nude men.
That doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Sure. But anyway, definitely something that's pretty amusing. But since we're doing the old school metal Wednesday with Jay and I was like, let's bring Jimmy on. Let's chat a little bit about some music and have a good time. So again, if you're in the chat, tell your friends, get some people on, ask some questions. Good times, good times. So Jimmy,
Yes.
what
What are you wearing?
what are you wearing?
My shirt
Dan?
ripped. My ripped shirt.
No, down below. No,
A cup.
what have you been listening to lately? Anything that's new? In
Hold on.
Oh,
How about a picture of Jeff Kiesel's wife's tits? She had some huge knockers. I'm sure Carvin paid for them, by the way. Fuck that guy.
Kiesel's
Fuck
part
him.
of Carvin. I don't
Well,
know anything.
he changed the name from Carvin to Kiesel and
Oh no
completely
shit.
fucked everything up.
Were you a fan of Carvin's? Tony McAlpine, right? Carvin, way back.
Yeah,
71 years ago. Yeah.
dude, fucking Jason Becker Carvin.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
All downhill from there.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, man, that's why. All right. I gotta stop. Get Jimmy out of here because he's gonna get the show's gonna be canceled if him.
No, I didn't mean like that. I meant just the quality. Never mind.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. If he and I are together, Brian, you know this.
it's definitely amusing.
Oh, man.
So Jimmy, what have you been listening to lately? Anything new?
Oh God, I was thinking about. I don't know. New like.
What's a
man.
newer band that you listen to or that you pleasure yourself to?
They're not very new. I've been. I played in this death metal band briefly, and I was kind of on that for a little while. There's this band Surreption from I think Sweden. Jay, I showed you that riff when I was down there. It sounded like a robot playing it, but
Yeah, it really,
they're all serious business. Yeah, like super all-star team musician band. They're really good.
What band is this? Erection?
Erection, yeah.
Is it really Erection?
Surreption.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, we
In
got a
Swedish, it's
band
what they
called
call it.
Erection.
Yeah, no one's done
Why,
it
why is that not taken yet?
yet. I wonder. Yeah.
Erection.
And their logo would be a silhouette of a dong. That'd be great.
Dude,
Mark
all we
Wallace
gotta
is-
do here's where is it? Either this or where is it? This one.
Got to get the canoe. Oh yeah.
In-
You can show that? That's weird.
Dude, it's on the thumbnail for the show,
Huh.
Every week.
hanging from the Wham, the exclamation point.
Ah, shit.
So besides you're into erections, what else have you been listening to? Or just what have you been listening to lately?
Night Flight Orchestra. Oh, I like that. They're you're a fan of them. They're pretty good. Oh God. Oddly enough, remember that Meat Canyon You ever seen those? God, Meat Canyon like cartoons on YouTube or whatever. It's had a stroke.
Meat Canyon?
Never heard of them before? You've probably seen them.
Hold on. Let me
Yeah.
look this up. Meat Canyon.
Meat Cast, swear to God, yeah.
Meat casserole?
He's like, he started barely anywhere. Now he's like 45 million followers or something. He does like cartoons or whatever.
Papa Meat instead of Papa Het, I guess.
Mm.
Yo, look at this guy's fucking hairdo. Is this him? Hold on. Hold on. Are you kidding me? Dude,
Thanks, Randy.
If I could have this hairdo, I would. Is this him?
That's him.
I
It's
like him already.
yeah, he's pretty funny.
I bet Mike Ball's dad had that hairdo back in the day.
I was gonna say he looks pretty related to Mike. Yeah, a little bit in the haircut, especially.
I need that hairdo.
Yeah, he's a
Can
pretty.
you guys
funny
see
guy.
this right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Does it have so
What's
he
that
has a
cartoon
band?
pick?
Yeah, he does like just like little short making fun of people usually stuff on YouTube. And yeah, I think he's pretty pretty big deal now.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
Yeah. Yep.
I really like him now.
Yeah. He's the shit. And well, he has he released an album a couple months ago. It's actually not too not too shabby. It's like Rob Zombie-ish, but which I'm not a huge fan of, but it's pretty good.
Oh my god! Look at these.
They're awesome.
Dude, look at this one. My god! All right, follow.
Yeah.
He won my heart.
Shit.
Meat Canyon.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. I can't believe you had to have seen a couple, I'm sure, like clips or something.
I don't know, dude.
I'm pretty sure. Even like that. There's a Ronald McDonald one's pretty good, but some got taken down for I don't know why, but
Copyright or
I
whatever.
think that they were a little bit pushy or pushing the envelope back. I guess when he started. Now who knows? But yeah,
I'll have to check that out.
they're pretty funny most of the time. Yep.
Good deal. So meat casserole, erection.
I can't remember the name of his band. It's like Casket or something like that, but it's pretty good.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yep.
Been listening to Spin Doctor's first album lately?
Not only because we were my buddy and I were discussing like drum sounds, and I was arguing it's like the best snare drum of all time recording history, and he was disagreeing with me, which he was wrong, obviously. But
Which one did he pick?
it was like Phil Collins or something, like Easy Lover, which is okay too, but it's I don't know. I came out of left field. I've never heard that before. Although that's a great
That
song.
song's the shit.
But drum sound wise, like yeah. Where do you go from there? Phenomenal.
That's like up here.
That's what I'm saying. Yep.
Let's hear the live version. What?
Probably the sound guy's got to be fired, but
The sound guy's got to be fine. It's a different snare, dude.
it could be that too. I don't know if he plays Yamaha now, I think, or he used to be playing Brady when he did the album, but I don't remember.
Dude, it's tuned low as shit.
Yep.
Dude, that's
Yep. All the jumps sound awesome, not just the snare drum.
here's the thing with that, right? I've talked about shit like this before. This drum sound can be used across the fucking board. Like you can record a metal album with that drum sound, and it would be like the shit.
It's what was that band? We played with them, like Safal Carnage. Remember them?
Mm-hmm.
Remember the snare drum? It was like, how did all the death metal guys have the best snare drums?
Yep.
And the rest is like, but yeah, pretty similar tuning at least. But
It's the shit.
yeah, it's pretty cool. I like them really cranked up. Yeah.
Man.
All real too. All real. He hits light as shit too, and they still sound awesome.
55 million streams on Spotify for that.
Good.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's a great song. It's a good album.
Yep.
Damn. So the reason why I brought up the Spin Doctors is a couple weeks ago, which I talked about in the last show. We were, I think Balls asked everyone, "Hey,
Sorry.
I'm driving around. Give me some albums to listen to, like the best albums sonically." And then Jimmy busted out a few. Bad Motorfinger, Soundgarden. What do you like about that? Is it the drum and that as well?
In my opinion, for Soundgarden, it's definitely the best drum sounding album. It's like, I guess it was in the 80s. Jay, was that or 91, 90, late 80s, 91 or something like that?
Yeah.
But
That album was
I think
Well,
it was
says
2019.
2016. That's the
87.
remaster. 87? Get
I don't
out
know.
of here.
No,
It was-
no.
Retard.
90?
90 or 91?
It's close. I was like in 7th grade, I
I
think.
think it's like 92.
No way.
Hold on,
It's
we're
got to
gonna
be earlier
find,
than that.
we're
91.
gonna find out right now.
Yeah.
No, we're not, because it only has the remastered version. It says 2016. Let's see. Louder Than Love was 89,
Oh, let's see.
and Super Unknown was 94.
Bad Motorfinger.
I'm looking up right now.
I'm thinking 92 or 93. It's got to be
91.
91.
91.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, we're all wrong.
Fuck.
Yeah. But, yeah, drum-wise, that album. I mean, the music was really good, too, but...
Is there a song that starts with the drums?
Jesus Christ Post, maybe, but I think that's with the guitar as well. Yeah. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, This
Oh, wait.
it's a very unique.
Save the
sound.
bulldozers.
Super tight. And he did a lot of stuff that he doesn't do anymore. Matt Cameron is
Of course, because
phenomenal back then. But now he's in Pearl Jam, doesn't really jive, but
Hold on. Can we be honest,
yeah.
dude? No, can you be honest? Doesn't
said-
really jive in Pearl. He sucks in Pearl Jam.
That's the other word that you could use, yeah.
I
Sure.
mean, my wife, your sister, loves Pearl Jam,
She's
and
mentally,
she even admits
yeah.
that he is like not the drummer for Pearl Jam.
which is weird because if you listen to Bad Motorfinger, he does a lot of the stuff Dave Abruzzi does or whatever, but he doesn't do it at all anymore. And he tunes his drums way different, and it's all different setup. It's weird, but I mean,
Well,
people,
I think here's the thing. I think it's like back then when bands are starting out, right, and gaining traction or whatever.
Mhm.
Like recording is different than it used to be. What is that fucking sound? It sounds like something is crawling in my ears right now. It's your beard.
Is it?
Beard.
I was starting to think I had bugs.
What was that? What was that?
Get out of
Yeah,
there.
Jay's turned on by it. Yeah,
So back then, like I think a lot of times the producer or the engineer had a lot of say in the gear that the band used. So, and then obviously, I mean, as you grow as a musician, you start to like, oh, well, I like this. And obviously you get endorsed by certain companies and you can't use the shit you used to use,
Mhm.
even though it had like a signature sound or whatever like that. And I would think that a lot of times these musicians listen back to their earlier recordings and they're probably like, I don't like how that sounds, and that would break my heart that
probably
somebody
true.
like, would listen back to something like, I know that, for instance, we talk about Pearl Jam,
Mhm.
like Eddie Vedder and those guys, they completely despise how 10 sounds.
Which is crazy, but yeah,
And they had it remixed super dry, super lame, and it sucked the life out of the whole fucking album.
I agree.
And that's why sometimes you can't let these assholes have too much control over everything
Yeah, too
because
much.
they fuck it up.
Yeah,
True.
I
Jay-
agree.
Jay, start Slaves and Bulldozers. The beginning is
Oh, there you
drum
go.
intro.
Dude, the fucking
Hit the hi hat and the upbeat.
the bass is panned to the left.
That's a shit.
And the guitar just went "Meh."
And it listen
my
to this
phone.
Phil.
What?
Oh, that was good. Phil coming up. You
Yeah.
missed it.
The
You
hi
missed
hat
it.
at the end, that's a Jimmy Hatcher signature right
Yeah,
there.
he
Fucking
uses
hi-hat.
that was the old 13-inch
Dong.
Z's. Yeah,
Yeah, so there's no fills like that in Pearl Jam.
no, or Soundgarden anymore. Well, not really, but yeah, they were the shit.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you love to ask him why he
Wait.
sucks now?
I mean, he's rich, so you don't really have to worry about it. Oh, anyway, getting back to you were just saying about gear and bands and shit. I think early on they had, whatever they could. I don't think they were really endorsed yet or whatever. Like I remember seeing a video of recording that, and I couldn't even tell what kind of drum set he was using. I know he was with DW for a little while, like in the real early days when
Mhm.
no one else was. But yeah, it looked like everything was just kind of like thrown together.
It taped like remember we did a music video years ago when we put tape over all the logos because we weren't endorsed by anybody.
That's true.
yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Kinda
video
weird
was that
doing
for?
The answer, which you can't see anything in the video anyway, so now it don't fucking matters. It's gotta be the worst video of all time.
I remember when that video was coming out.
It was cold that day too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. At least you were playing drums though, so you're fucking at least moving and sweating a little bit.
And I left my book bag with my favorite pair of pants in there too. It sucked. It's gone. They're gone forever. Yep. Some homeless guys got his boner in my pants now. Yeah.
At least it went through good cause, you know?
True. Yep.
All right, so Jimmy, Bad Motorfinger. Another album that you love was Bloodthirst by Cannibal Corpse.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Holy
like
shit.
sonically for sure. Yeah.
Exactly.
They have a couple bangers, but yeah, that was I think that's the album Jay got into him because
you bought that CD and I was like, hey,
yeah,
what are you putting this shit on?
You know, you could like hear what the guitar players were doing, and it was really good.
See, Andy.
Trying to find it. Later, Andy.
Blowtorch Slaughter, I think, is the one you like. Hacksaw Decapitation, I think. Yeah.
Bloodthirst, 1999.
Good year.
See, here's the thing. Sonically, I think what Jimmy means is like when a band. Here's my interpretation of that. A lot of times is there's something that sounds sonically just great no matter what. Like it's like the Spin Doctors drum set, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's. But in my opinion, a band like Cannibal Corpse and this kind of music, it needs to sound like this. Like
I agree. Right.
Like it's the perfect mix for this type of fucking music. It really is.
Yep.
It's the shit, man. Where's
Every time I listen to this,
what
sounds like
I think that's
Mortal Kombat.
I think it's actually the title track or Unleash the Bloodthirsty. Is that the song number 6 or whatever?
Oh
This
yeah,
yeah.
This is shit.
Yeah.
We should find it. Hold on.
It's in the middle.
Hold on.
You're like, what are they doing? Yeah, oh shit. Yeah.
Wait.
That's not it, but that's cool.
No, it's not.
I thought that was it.
There it is.
you go.
There it is. Wait, hold on.
No,
If we get flagged, fuck it. Ready, Brian?
it's 3 over 4. Shit.
So explain the hi-hat here, Jimmy. Or the ride cymbal. What is he doing?
It's funny, yeah, because
obviously the hands are.
yeah, it's like 3 over 2, but like playing, if it was 16th notes, it would be really hard to do that for over it. But he does it. I think Raymond from Fear Factory did it a little bit too, but yeah, that's his shit.
So is it 3? He was doing 3 with the right hand on the ride cymbal. See, we should get Jimmy in here when we want to analyze music, because I was thinking about this about a week ago in the car. I forget what I had on. What was I listening to?
Gospel.
Fuck no. It was something, and it got me thinking about like when I started learning about, I don't want to say music theory because it's not really what it is, but just how to like count things and how to understand music better. Because Gizmachi has a lot of odd time shit. I remember asking Jimmy all the time, what time signatures is this riff in?
Mm-hmm.
And it's because of you that I kind of learned how to like figure out, and understand more instead of just like blindly listening to shit. And like, I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
He's got to count to 7 usually, but yeah.
Yeah, basically. But that's cool. Like instead of, you're right. Do it.
Right. It's
my
hard as
hands
shit.
fall off.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, they had a lot of cool drum beats like that.
What else, Brian?
You had Nemec.
Nemec, yeah.
Nemec.
Passenger, was that it?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a good snare drum sound. Eye on Your Back. I think it's the last song on that album.
Blow Load on Your Back.
That's the one. Your cover
What album is that on?
Passenger, the last song. I think it just starts with a snare hit. Yeah.
Yeah, this album sounds awesome.
Yeah, he's a shit. Plays Tama too. Singer's dead, fortunately.
Is he?
Yeah, he used to sing in Scarve with Dirk's old band before Soilwork. Yeah.
He died?
Yep, he died. He was like 44, I think.
That's terrible.
Yeah, good singer. Yep.
I always like how the drums sound on the side. It just sounds it sounds huge.
Yeah. Yep. Fan
Huge.
of those.
Huge.
Yeah, it's a great album too.
I love songs that open up with the snare hit like that.
If you see it, if you hear that live, usually business is coming right after that. Whoever
Absolutely.
caps off with the snare. Yeah.
Like the mouth of Kala from Gojira starts like that as
Oh,
well. Fucking awesome.
Yep.
After all these years, you still can't fuck with it.
And oddly enough, not Lars's endorsed drum set. He used that crazy Gretsch one or whatever. Well, the snare drum I think was Tama, but yeah, the rest of it all rented.
Yep.
Yep.
Pieced together.
Yeah. 15-inch hi-hats.
15?
Yeah, remember Mark Lewis telling us like the prototype Sabians. Remember in the video? He's playing them. We're like, that's not. Why is he? Usually he plays Zildjian, but yeah, for the video they're like weird Sabian ones, and I think there's some prototype AA, whatever ones. Yeah, cool.
You got to give Lars credit for that alone, because at that point of their career, right? He could have like, I'm playing my fucking kit.
True,
Bob.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't you ever do it again?
I'm not. What do you give me this fucking piece together?
Yeah.
Like, fuck you.
Yep.
And he played what he was basically Bob Rock brought in.
Yeah, Bob Metal. He was right though. That shit sounded really good.
Yeah, I mean, regardless whether you think that Metallica, this was the when they sold out or whatever, but like
every seat in the house. Remember that?
Yeah. Sonically, you really can't fuck with this album.
I agree. I mean, Justice can, but it's obviously different. Wouldn't win any awards, but cool sounding wise. I mean, yeah, yeah. They don't have the guitars like that. They're like so dry. They sound like balsa wood or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
they're shit.
Yeah. All right. What else do we have on there, Beesman?
From Jimmy.
Yeah,
I think that was it. Then we talked about.
Wait, King Diamond wasn't on there.
Another good drum sound.
No Merciful Fate.
That's a great drum sound. Good drummer too.
Then when with Jay has the Diablo.
Yeah. Heike Malmberg, great drummer.
Icaros. Great
album.
It doesn't even show up.
They're from,
was it
I
Icarus?
think they're from the Netherlands or something? Or
yeah, Denmark or Netherlands or some shit.
Somewhere covered in snow.
Covered in fucking musicians.
Yeah, true. There's nothing else better to do but than be good at guitar over there.
Let's see. Here we go. Wait, hold on. Where is it?
Shit. Yep.
It's the shit, dude. This album sounds. If you're a metal fan, this album sounds fucking awesome.
What kind of a guitar? What the hell even is that? It's pretty low.
It's low as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the 6-string too.
Yeah.
I love when Jay really enjoys something. He's got the biggest smile on his face, and I've said that many times.
That's why I can never be a drummer. I'd be behind the fucking drum set the whole time.
He's actually watching Peter North videos from 1983. That's why he's smiling. Yeah. If you've ever seen those at the gym. Yeah.
You're not wrong. It's like playing in the bathroom.
Yep. And then
it's the shit, man.
Yeah, that's a great album. Yep.
Jeannie, I ain't playing this shit. She's texting me, what is this? Fucking As I Lay Dying Forever.
Good song.
Oh.
The drums, the bass drum's really fake sounding, but it's a banger.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
94 Hours is a little bit better, though, in my opinion. I might start with drums, too, actually. Maybe not.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe, yeah. Yep.
What's wrong, Beesman? Did the Sibian break?
No, I'm just talking to Lainey real quick about her Latin homework.
Oh.
See, nobody speaks it anyway in America, so don't even worry about it.
No one speaks it anywhere, ever. I don't think anymore. Yep.
All right, we're missing a lot of comments here. Let's see. All right. All Day, All Night likes Ghost. I can never get into them. You know
I
what
think he's
band I
saying
can't
they are
stand?
shit.
You know what band I can't stand that Brian mentioned?
Taproot.
No.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Beesman.
You mean Jeannie ain't take Latin? She don't know shit. That.
Oh shit. What's that band that's really big now in the metal world?
Trivium.
No.
Okay.
Bacchanalian Murder.
What? Spirit Box?
No,
Gojira?
you mentioned him in a text thread last week or so, and
Flyleaf.
Brian and Jimmy and I both were like, "Yeah, they suck."
Oh, they're very British. Good drummer, but the band. Music.
Thank you, Jeannie.
Yeah.
Sleep Token.
Yeah, yeah, that's them.
Yeah, I don't like them.
Father, the singer.
Singer, not.
It was new for me. Yeah.
He sounds like the guy from Cobra, the bad guy from Cobra. You know that
Cobra
guy
Commander?
Too.
No, the movie with Stallone, where he's Marion Cobretti. He sounds like him, and the drum sound. Like I watched the drummer on Drumeo, and he's a really good drummer.
Yeah.
And his drums sounded awesome on Drumeo, and I was like, let me go check these guys out.
Yeah, on the album.
They're fake as shit.
Yeah, he does play live though. He's really good.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
I get all that, but
Yeah.
I just feel like I don't know. You know, I can't get over the singer.
I'm just saying.
That's
I
me,
agree. Yep, I agree.
Lizard the Maggot says everything I know about Sleep Token I've learned against my will.
I don't know. I didn't know. I don't know why people think they're so great. Like, where I didn't get that email. They're like, yo, man, Sleep Token's the shit. I'm like, no, they're not.
I don't get it either.
No.
Yeah, titties aren't big enough to like him. I don't think. Maybe. Yeah.
No.
Yep. True.
And the same goes for that other band you just mentioned, the one with the chick singer.
Ginger?
No.
Spirit Box?
Oh.
Spirit Box.
Oh yeah. That guitar player is actually pretty good, but
I don't
you wouldn't know it. Is that who it is?
Yeah.
He can play, man. He can play.
That guy can play.
Yeah.
Definitely. Talented guys, definitely.
Yep.
You say so.
You can be really talented and just play not, I guess.
Yeah, you can be really talented and play shitty music.
Yeah, every country guitar player, you know? So there's that.
You could be John 5 and write literally the worst song on the planet.
True story. He's really, really good. Not
fucking awesome.
Yep.
Good guitar player, shitty songwriter.
Yeah.
It happens.
Dude, fucking I mean, I know I always get shit for it. Fucking Randy Rhoads, the most overrated guitar player on the planet.
He has some great solos though.
Yeah, of course. But I make the argument all the time, Jimmy. If you're considered as one of the greats, the all-time greats, you got to be more than just a great lead player.
Is Kirk Hammett one of the greats?
No.
Is he? Oh, he's okay. All right.
No. You got to be a great
Jimmy?
songwriter. You got to be a great rhythm player, a great lead player. You got to be a three-tool guitar player to be one of the greats.
But then how do you know? Like, it's like a weird box to put it in, because if you don't like the music of somebody, like you said, you could admire that they're talented at. Say, for instance, Spirit Box becomes like, one of the biggest bands in history in 10 years, and then you look back at this or the podcast and be like, making fun of him. But what I'm saying is, like, even if he's that good, but he's making music that wouldn't be perceived as that, would you put him in, like, you know what I mean?
All right, I'll respond to that with there are guitar players on the greatest guitar players of all time lists.
Name a couple. Obviously,
well, I'm just saying there are guitar players on there where I don't necessarily like their music, but I don't disagree that they're on that list.
Like who?
Eddie Van Halen.
He's number one on my list. Get Jason Lee. I know you're just fucking with everybody.
Sometimes, like the solo for Human. What's the song? Humans Being. It sounded like I played it. Great song.
I'm not a huge fan of that solo. He had the fucking Sustainiac going and just.
Yeah, it was so weird. Like he started to roll and he's like, nah. gonna smoke the cigarette on the headstock. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You
I
don't
think
think
the most overrated guitar player, Randy Rhoads. The most underrated is
Jason Richardson.
no, from Toto.
Oh, the
Lukather.
guy that wrote Thriller.
Yep.
Yeah.
He didn't write Thriller.
Didn't he play the? No.
He played the rhythm guitar stuff. But dude, I mean, Toto is basically the band on
Thriller.
Off the Wall and Thriller.
Yeah. Procaro, Mike, and then Jeff. Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Lukather's the man.
He is.
I think Brian wants to get back to more metal here.
Oh, true.
No, it's all good. Jimmy,
Brian.
give me your 4 favorite drummers of all time, and it could be for whatever reason.
God.
Why 4?
4.
Mount Rushmore, baby cakes.
Oh, okay.
Good point.
You can do as many as you want. I'm just curious to see who it would be, since I already know some.
I don't think you do know. I could give you like 4 obvious ones, but I'll
Okay.
do like weird ones.
Now,
Do
can I,
whatever you want.
before you answer these questions, are you just going on strict
Right. What are we going by? Just
technical
ones I like.
ability?
Yeah.
It's
Or-
whatever you want, whatever reason, whatever gives you the feels in your downstairs bonanza.
Well, I have one would be like Will Calhoun from Living Color, because he was the man who made me want to play drums. Yeah, they're all gonna be black dudes.
Wow.
The number 4. Yeah.
Wow, Will Calhoun. Wait a second. Why am I just hearing this?
What? Are you crazy?
I'm not arguing the fact because
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Well, I remember I got the tape. Was it okay? Another timeline question. When did Vivid come out? 87,
88.
88. I got that tape and Ninja Gaiden for my birthday, and I was like, "What the fuck is this guy doing on the hi hat?" And I wasn't even taking lessons back then, but I remember bringing that shit to Matt DeLuca like years later. I was like, "How in the hell do you do that?" And then he'd show me. But all the stuff he was doing with the ride and the fill and middleman. Remember that?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me just chime in here. We went and saw Living Color at the Chance. What was this? 2001, 2002, something like that,
A long
right?
time ago. Yeah.
Yeah. And we fucking see them out back after the show. And the first question that Jimmy asked Will Calhoun is why he didn't play the fill in Middleman.
He fucked it up. He ruined it. They fucked that part up, man. It was the whole point of me going. Yeah. Yep.
He was like, what?
He's going to, you're talking about little kid. Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Though. That was pretty good.
Okay.
Shit. Number 2. Ronald Bruner Jr. He's like a fusion dude. Plays a bunch of crazy shit. I think he has his own band, but he's a nut job. If you ever want to see someone play drums, so you'll never want to try to play drums because he's so good. He did like the Minor Drum Festival or was it Sabian, like 2017 or 2007. He's ridiculous. And I guess Dave Weckl, because he was the best in the 80s. I'm not really a fan of what he does now. I mean, he's all right, but it's just like
Mhm.
And then I guess just pure talent wise, you have to say Mike Mangini, because he can do shit that not many people can do. And by not many people, I mean everybody. So yeah.
Which is why you'll never hear 98% of the Mangini Dream Theater catalog with Mike Portnoy in there.
Impossible, yeah. And Mike Portnoy is good too, but not compared to.
Yeah, but
Mike
it's not just because Portnoy doesn't want to play that material; it's that he can't.
No one can.
It's not saying anything bad about Portnoy. It's
Right.
like it's physically partially
Yeah.
impossible to play the shit.
Yeah, Thomas Hockey, he would be. That would have been the regular number 1 for me. He's a nut job. Yep. I used to message that guy. When the hell was it? On MySpace? Hey, he used to talk to me on MySpace before they were famous. That was funny as shit. Yo, what kind of pedals did you use, man? Yeah. Fuck you. Yeah.
Fuck that.
Fuck that. That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was great.
What about
So
Jason Bonham, Jim? What do you think about him?
He hits hard. I'll give him that.
Hold on.
But
We're not talking John Bonham, Jason Bonham.
John Bonham is the man. He's
Okay.
I don't know. He doesn't really do it for me,
No, I can't stand him.
but he could play, I guess, some of the Led Zeppelin cover stuff. Okay, but not nearly as good as his dad, in my opinion. But I've seen him play a couple solos. He's not terrible. He just doesn't
All right, get out of here.
do it for me. Okay.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
He's not terrible. He's not. I remember we thought it's easy to hate on people because like, for instance, Travis Barker, who is a huge tool shed, but drum wise,
Absolutely.
phenomenal. And
Really?
it's like you hate to say it because you're like, what a dipshit, but he's really talented.
That dude's
Unfortunately.
face fucking pisses me off.
He's very. I can't listen to him talk, but I can watch him play drums any day.
It's-
Well,
I
with
feel
his
the
shirt
same
on.
about Tommy Lee. I feel the same about Tommy Lee. Like just
Good drummer.
yeah,
know.
but I just
I'm more of a fan of his other work, but yeah. Yep.
on the boat.
Yeah.
On the boat.
The third drumstick. Yeah.
Third drumstick.
No, Travis Barker's face is basically the opposite of when Jay's enjoying something. I just fucking can't stand.
It's like a butthole with tattoos on it. Yeah. But more annoying. But really good,
Yeah.
good drums. Like phenomenal. Yeah. He's awesome. Yep.
Wait, didn't you have Terry Bozzio's
Tarbazio too. the video, the VHS tape.
we had like fucking an 80-piece kit.
Did you
or
ever
some
listen to
ridiculous shit.
you ever hear like Missing Persons from the 80s? Him and his wife were in a band together. Remember that band? Like
Yeah.
Mental Hopscotch? Yeah, that's
Yep.
him crushing on drums. I thought it was all fake, 84 years ago, but
84
Yeah.
years ago.
he was
Did you ever hear
the
that album that Terry Bozzio played with Korn? It's called it's
No.
Untitled.
man.
It's
Really?
On purpose?
It's not good, not a good album.
is-
But he does
that
some
is-
cool shit on it though.
He's a nut job too, but he got a little he plays like orchestral shit on the drums. It's kind of hard to really listen to if you're not into that, I guess. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't want to say atonal because he's playing shit, but
He always changes his tuning on his snare to like whatever. Like so, if Monkey was playing something, he was like, "I'm gonna change my tuning to being." I was like, I've never heard a drummer doing that.
I've
Yeah.
heard like that, the kick drum
Mhm.
changing the tune, but I don't know. To me, it's like you fucking you tune the snare to what the snare sounds good at. It's like almost like guitars. Everybody knows this shit. Guitars like the blue Ibanez you have, Brian, the
waffle.
laser blue one. I got it in standard tuning. It sounded good, but once I did it in D standard, the fucking guitar was like, just fucking, it sings in that tuning.
Yeah.
And I hate those super down-tuned snares anyway.
He used to tune his shit high as hell. That
Hell yeah.
video, I think he's playing Remo drums when they came out drums for like 2 years in the 80s. High as shit. And he used to use that Kevlar head, which is, it was all right. But
Wait, you're talking about the head that was on your
the VHS tape,
piccolo? The piccolo
Kevlar.
snare, though?
No, that was regular. It was like a 7x14, I think. Oh wait, talking me personally or the one
Yeah.
on the video?
Didn't it?
Oh yeah, the same. Yeah, the
Remo used
Falm
to make a Kevlar. What was it called?
2.
And why'd they stop? Probably because they were fucking. It
No.
cost
They still make them. They're just for marching drums. That's what they're for. They're still in production. That's what they do.
really?
But you put on a regular snare drum, and you can crank it, to Kingdom Come, and doesn't.
So why don't you use those shits?
It just sounds like a buckety, I guess. After a while, you can't. Ghost notes are really. I don't know how to. Yeah, they sound like buckets when you do it. It's like a Saint
Huh.
Anger ghost note with like an awesome crack if you wail it. Yeah,
Huh.
if something like that. Not very responsive, but if you're rim shotting the whole time, pretty good.
Hmm.
Jason
I
from
didn't-
Diecast used to use that shit. Remember? And his head was like coming apart, and it was still sounded like it was brand new. Because
Jason from Diecast, who became the All the Remains drummer.
That's right. Yep.
Is he
wanna
still
say-
the drummer?
No, he stepped down.
He quit.
I want to say I helped him do that too. He called me one day when we were still talking, and I watched I think it was Jason vs. Freddy. Was that song 6 in the credits? And he was like, I think he just left Diecast. Something happened or whatever. And I was like, dude. He's like, yeah, All That Remains. They want me to try out because I guess they're all from like Massachusetts or whatever. I was like, have you fucking heard this song on Guitar Hero? I was like, it's like meant for you to play it. And he was like, oh, I don't know. I was like, dude, easy. And then a couple months later, he was in it. And I was like, I fucking knew it. But yeah, true story.
And he plays.
Traditional.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he's the man.
He was cool as shit.
He was a very nice guy. And he played World of Warcraft.
And then his guitar player from Diecast tried to fight me.
Kirk, wasn't his name Kirk?
Yeah. Yep.
Kirk.
Kirk.
Really? Why do you want to fight you?
The other guitar player, I think I was too happy.
Yeah, it could have makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Was he
meanwhile, the
watching
other-
you
the
listen
other
to
guitar
the
player-
Black Album?
No,
drumming.
the other guitar player, John, right? That was his name. The other guitar.
John, yeah,
He and I fucking hit it off like a couple of homos.
yeah.
Like he was cool as shit. We used to like jam Metallica songs during fucking setup and stuff like that. Load in.
Yep.
But the other guitar player hated me, and I just couldn't understand it.
I don't know either.
I just fucking weird, man.
Did he
Guitar
like want?
players.
Did he say you want to go outside and have some
No,
fisticuffs?
we
Like,
were
how'd you know
playing-
you want to fight?
We were playing in Atlantic City, and we were up in the dressing room, and it was just him and I up there.
Naked.
I don't know what the fuck happened. It was after the show was over and shit. And all of a sudden, he just started grilling me, like basically insinuating that we didn't earn it to get on these tours and to put an album out. And then he's like, "How old are you?" And I'm like, "I'm 27." And he's like, "Oh," like I think he thought I was like 21 or something, and like, getting on these. And it was just weird, very fucking weird.
That's interesting.
Then there was another time we were at like some hotel or something in the parking lot, and I got out of our van, he got out of his van or their van, and he said something to me, and I just remember thinking like, this dude really wants to, he's trying to fucking push my buttons so I'll fly off the fucking handle. Yeah. Now Jay's 28. Shit. Almost 48.
Mm.
I don't know. It was just weird to me because I never, I don't want to fucking cause any problems on the road. It's the last thing I wanted to do. And the way I thought of it too is I'm not going to fight anybody anyway, because if I break a hand or a finger or anything, guess who's not playing guitar?
Would have been worth it though. Punch
Maybe.
somebody's face in half.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yep. True.
Interesting.
He was a weird dude. Yeah, he was always mad at everybody, not just you. I don't think.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yep. That singer passed away too. That guy Paul.
Yep.
Nice guy.
He was cool.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody else in the band was cool as shit.
Yeah. Yep.
But the one dude, Kirk, whatever the fuck his last name was, he was a douche. I think I said something to John one time, like, I don't think Kirk fucking likes me. Like he's like, I don't worry about him. He's fucking, whatever.
He's from Boston. Yeah.
Yeah, the judge. Dude, listen, I don't want to fucking fight anybody. Fuck that shit. Just Mike Balls.
Before you suck him. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
That was funny too. Remember the Subway sandwich shit? Oh, it was great.
Yeah, I do.
I do too.
I do.
That was a good one.
Yep. Out of all my friends that I absolutely love, Mike, he can ruffle my feathers like no other, man. And it's unintentional too. Like he doesn't mean to do it. It just happens.
That shit was funny as hell. Shit. That was, I think, Wisconsin. We had to play a weird show like upstairs, and he had no money to buy food because he was buying cigarettes. Jake, how about $10? And then I think me and you split like a piece of cheese and a piece of turkey, like a 6-inch. And we were fucking starving. And he bought like the cold cut combo with your money and ate it in front of you. That shit was awesome. That was so good. Yeah.
He's going to be listening to this tomorrow morning when he wakes up.
I hope so.
We're going to get a completely different story.
Bullshit. There's no, how do you fucking spin that one? Yeah. That was awesome. Shit.
Balls is great. I love every time he starts a voice memo. It could be, we haven't talked all day. Then you hear, yeah, and then he just goes into. He always starts with yeah.
You can't listen to them in public.
Or good morning, fellas. That's another one.
Yeah.
Hey, Charles Green's here.
He's the best.
Love dogs.
Yo, what's up, Chuck Green? And our boy Cunt is in attendance. What's up, Kurt?
Kurt. Oh, that was quick.
Kurt. Jimmy, what's some metal drummers? Because we talked about some pussy drummers. What are some metal drummers that really fucking gives you the feels?
Metal drummers.
Yeah. It's Metal Wednesday, the heaviest night of the week.
I mean, Tomasaki, obviously from Meshuggah. You can't really fuck with that. Derek Roddy, he played for like Hate Eternal. He actually tried out for Dream Theater. He was on the Dream Theater video. He was he's a nut job.
Rowdy Derek Roddy.
Yeah, Flo Rainier. He's another
Who?
psycho. Flo, I think Flo Rainier. He's
Flo
like
Rida.
yeah, Flo Rida. Imagine that shit.
Oh, nasty, man.
Dude, it's the shit. Yeah.
Watch this.
Yeah. Shit. Who's another good metal drummer? John Longstreth from Origin, just like inhumanly fast shit. It's yeah, a lot of double strokes. Really hard to play. The Lorna Shore guy, I forgot his name.
Yeah,
He's really super fast.
What about Chris Penny?
Chris Penny was the fucking man.
Does he
I don't
even
know what
play
he does
drums
anymore. I don't think so. He played Coheed for a little while, and then he was doing like drum clinics, and then nothing after that. Although I will say his drumming style got weird after he got into Coheed. Like, you know, I'd watch all his videos.
You don't say.
I know, but it's just weird because he was, you know, I think he went to Berkeley too, actually.
Oh.
But yeah, he was really good. Yeah, they were really good for one album, and then they got the new singer and didn't do it. For
Remember, there was a show they played at the Starland Ballroom.
Oh, they blew the fucking
probably the late '90s or something, right? Probably '99 or 2000, something like that. And the show almost didn't happen because I guess Chris Penny at the time worked at like a pizza parlor or some shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And his boss like almost didn't let him get out of work to go play the gig. And I remember us talking like, does his boss know who the fuck he is?
True.
You know how good he is at drums? Like if I'm his boss, I'm like, get the fuck out of here, go play.
Yeah, he was. They were the shit back then.
They were.
Yeah, I remember that the first time I heard them was actually at your house. Remember your old ass computer in your room upstairs in New Windsor?
My compact.
We were like, what the fuck is this? They're like,
Windows ME, which ran like fucking a tub of shit.
Yeah. Dune 2000 on that shit and StarCraft. Yeah.
Yep, that's where I cut my teeth on fucking downloading porn. Windows ME.
True.
Oh man.
Alex Cohen, also another phenomenal drummer. He's like a studio guy for like all these metal guys. I think there's a band Cambrion he played for. It's like out of this world, very Terry Bozzio, but wall metal. And then Sean Reinert, who's like one of the greatest drummers of all time, also passed away. Played for Death and for Cynic, who was also the shit.
What about Chris Cardinal?
Chris Cardinal's a man. He's actually Joe Partington. You went to school with him as well. They're in like a I don't want to say ska. I guess it's like a punk band. They're recording an album currently in 2025. True story.
Really?
Yep.
Didn't you see Chris Cardinal at Alto Music one time, Middletown? Like,
yeah,
Chris Cardinal.
Yeah, they fixed my remember that guy? The large snare drum I had. They fixed it because all the lugs were blowing off the side of the shit, and yeah, they put it back together for me. Nice guys.
Is that still your number one snare?
Yeah, that's my favorite one. Yep, I have another one the same year, but it's a purple version. It's not. It's close, but not nearly. Oh, it's nearly, but not as
Is it
good.
the same depth and everything?
Yeah, 6.5 by 14, both made of birch. Yep.
Birch, yeah.
Grand Star cut. That's a piece of birch. Yep.
How much do those snares go for?
They're probably not that much. Probably like $600, maybe something like that on Reverb or something like something from mid '80s, late '80s. Yep. Yeah, I bought this guy at FedEx. His dad passed away, and he sold me his drum set. Pretty good price.
Yeah, the guy was like, "Hey, Jimmy, my dad passed away. He had this drum kit. He loved it. How much do these things go for?" Oh man, they're throwing those. You get $100.
Fuck you, asshole. Yeah.
Jimmy rip the guy off. No, I'm joking. It didn't happen like that.
No. That would have been the shit. But yeah, he gave me a good deal anyway. Yep.
Yo, I'll give you $20 for it.
Deal.
They'll charge you more to come get it and throw it out.
True.
I thought your favorite drummer of all time was Mensa.
Nick Menza, he should be. Yeah, he was the best too. But definitely the best one in Megadeth for sure.
Oh yeah. See, that's the thing. We talk about chemistry a lot on the show, Brian. You know that. And
yeah, I'm on the show. Yeah.
While as you know, I might not pick Nick Menza to be my drummer.
If you were in Megadeth, you would.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
If I like Megadeth, he is the perfect drummer for that fucking band.
Right. And like Dirk plays for him now, who could play any. He could play Megadeth with one arm behind his back and whatever. But he emulates playing Nick Menza because most of the banger part of their catalog, I guess, was Menzified. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Didn't you you record something with Nick Menza, Jay, or something
No,
like
I
that?
didn't record, but I
He recorded it and sent it to you, and it was all
yeah, I had
crazy.
to, there was like 3 takes of Tornado of Souls, and I comped them to make one diesel take of the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Soul tone cymbals, super fucking top end, high end.
Yeah, it's very weird though. I don't know. Maybe the cymbals he used.
Gigantic, by the way. But
Yeah, I don't feel like they were great for thrash metal.
I agree.
But they sound cool though.
Yep.
But again, it's what mixes with what. So
Nick Menza, yeah, he was the man.
Yeah.
He really was.
dude, you watched that like the Countdown to Extinction era of Megadeth live?
Phenomenal, yeah.
Dude, that's their fucking pinnacle.
Peak.
Yep.
Yeah. They're close. I mean, they were up there with Queensryche was up there too, but yeah, they were selling shit out, and the radio god damn it, the atom bomb shit he had on the bass drums there, like awesome. His drum set looked awesome. They were putting out good CDs back then. Yeah.
Who's
Good time to
Scott
be alive.
Travis, Jimmy?
Scott Travis, a drummer from Fight, and he plays for Judas Priest.
Is he good?
Yeah, he's really good. He did. Oh God, what's the name of the song? It's like the famous drum and show. Pile Driver, not Pile Driver.
No.
Damn it!
Oh my God, Death covered it on
Yes, that's whatever song that is. Damn it! Yeah, that's Scott Travis. Yeah. Yep. Fuck! I can't think of the name.
I
of that.
can't even think of it. I hear it in my head. Painkiller.
Painkiller. Yeah.
That's the shit, man.
I think Iced Earth covered that too one time, but yeah. Yep. Yeah, he's really good. Yep.
So that kind of annoys me sometimes. Not that you can't tell in that band, but like a lot of times Jimmy will tell me, "Yo, that drummer's awesome," and he'll be in a band that like you can't fucking tell.
Like Blink-182.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
It annoys me sometimes, and I get it. You're a drummer that can play anything, and you don't want to like completely overshadow the music, which is the most important thing. But I feel like if I was in a band and I had some all-star on drums or guitar, you got to give them a couple moments here and there of like, hey, I know you don't want to do like a fucking 5/9 fill over this 4/4 part here, but
Yeah.
every once in a while, you can throw something in to kind of like, hey, here I am back here, But it annoys me when these guys are just doing fucking basic shit the whole time and they can play anything.
But they get hired for, to play that. So at the same time, what are you going to do?
Yeah. You want to make money or you want to play at a fucking bar?
You want to play Painkiller at the bar on Wednesday night, or you want to, play
Taylor Swift's drummer. Like, I'll be Taylor Swift drummer and fucking play dogs back
Who
here.
is Taylor Swift's drummer?
I don't know.
I forgot his name. But yeah.
He's probably good.
He's got to be. Yep.
Yo, real quick, I don't want to interrupt Beesman here, but we went and saw one of the Christmas specials at the Carolina Opry.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what, middle of December, whatever it was. The drummer I wanted to tell you about this because your parents went too. The drummer was awesome.
I want to say Jeannie sent me a video of it.
He was really good. Like he was just doing a lot of the signature type of like just the cool fills, and you could tell that if this dude had his chance, he would just dominate.
Yeah, true. Yep.
Jimmy, what do you think of the Rev?
Yeah, also phenomenal. Yep. Cocaine's a hell of a drug, though, unfortunately. Yeah.
Was it just cocaine?
I'm sure it wasn't, but yeah, he was. Dude, we played some festivals with them, and every night that dude something was going on with him. Yeah.
Tommy Lee? No, it ain't.
What do you mean? Something going on? Like he was fucked up?
Yeah, I mean, it's real partier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Him and the drummer from oh god, Zombie Autopilot, Unearthed. Yeah, he played for the Red Chord back when.
You know, we
there.
could probably get some people in trouble on this fucking show if we really wanted to. You know, we won't do that.
So, Jimmy, from your writing perspective, like things that you've done, what's something you're the most proud of if you look back? Like, man, that was.
Oh wait, we weren't in that band. But we helped record it.
Who's that?
Yeah, who's that? Never mind. The last song on Omega Khalid, DJ Khalid. That's probably the best song Gizmachi's ever done.
No, so like a drum. You're talking about like a drum part,
like something that you did. You're just like you look back, like fuck, that was the shit.
That song.
That song, the whole song, from a drumming standpoint.
Yeah, that song is the shit. Pretty good. What was cool they did on drums? I don't know. There was a part we had a song called Trials like 38 years ago, and there was a pretty hard part in the middle, very Chris Penny-ish. That I remember we recorded it with Max from 40 Below, and my drumstick broke, and it blew the light out of the ceiling.
So if anybody remembers the band 40 Below Summer from New Jersey, they had a practice spot. I forget what town it was in or city, whatever. And we went down there one time to record like an EP or some shit, and Max was recording it. And they had this rehearsal. It was an awesome rehearsal space. I remember thinking like, damn, I wish we had some shit like this. And I forget how high do you think the ceilings were? Like fucking 20 feet?
Probably 20. Yeah, pretty up there. Yeah.
So just in the middle of Jimmy's take of playing this song, his fucking drumstick breaks from hitting this, and it goes straight up. And it had those, the fucking fluorescent lights.
Yeah.
Fucking exploded. And we must, because it was on like a DAT tape or something. I think we were recording too at the time.
It fell and it hit me it broke over my shoulder, and like. And I was like, "Oh, we're gonna get cancer. We got here."
He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna get cancer from this. Yo, I'm gonna die in like 6 weeks. I'm gonna be dead." Instantly fucking paranoid over it.
And we had to record over that take.
Jimmy was pissed.
That'll never happen ever again in life. Yep.
Yo, but it'll never. How many times did we listen to it though before we recorded over it? It was the shit.
3. Yeah. Yep.
One of my favorite Jimmy Hatcher drumming songs or parts is you'll be like, "What?" Is New Day, Everything to Lose.
The middle part.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Jimmy hates everything he does. By the way,
I don't like. I
didn't record Jimmy.
It's funny. I'll just say, like, I remember watching this documentary on the making of "Use Your Illusion" with Guns N' Roses, and remember November Rain, the same fill Matt Sorum did over and over and over. I don't know why in the studio I just did the same fill like 4 times. I was like, what am I doing? But it just kind of fit. I was like, whatever. But yeah, I don't not like that song, but it's not one of my favorite ones. Yeah,
I always loved it.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Or I'll be in the car with the kids, and Brody's like, "Man, drum sounds good right here."
Yeah, he's crazy.
Because Brody can comprehend what is happening on the drums at that part.
Although that part originally was weird as hell, and we were trying to, and I messed it up, and then when we recorded it, it didn't line up. So then you guys changed the guitar part to match the drums because I was doing something wrong, something like that.
Something wrong.
Yeah, and Mike is still pissed to this day about it.
Yeah,
you don't play it the same you used to play it.
Well, it used to be way different, but he doesn't play it the same either. So I mean, no one plays it at all anymore. So who gives a shit? But yeah. Yeah.
Hey, when's the last time you guys played those songs? On the album?
Yeah.
On the album. That's one.
That was so long ago.
Oh shit. We didn't even mention this. Yes, Jimmy is the drummer in Gizmachi.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
And harmonica player for Gizmachi on song. Yeah. Skin flutist.
Yep.
One of the coolest times we had someone on, it was with Xander, AJ, and I, and we had the drummer from the Black Dahlia murder.
Which one?
Alan.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Man, and we were talking about you, and he's like, "Fuck that! Yeah, Jimmy Hatcher's the man. That guy's sick. That was,
Well, if
that
you
was
watch
pretty
the
cool.
replay of it, like he almost like he's surprised, like, wait, what? Who? Like, holy shit, I know who that is.
Yeah,
It's funny.
that was awesome.
That guy is the man. Yeah,
That guy is fucking gross. The
He's
new
sick.
Black Dahlia Murder album is pretty cool.
I agree. Yep.
Mark Lewis does all those albums, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. The one guy plays guitar now, or something. The singer passed away,
The
right?
singer passed away, so the guitarist is now the singer.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Does he still play guitar too, or he said, "No, I'll just sing now"?
No, no way in hell you playing that shit and singing. Unless you're like Chuck Schuldiner. Yeah. Yep.
Wow. Imagine quitting guitar to fucking sing. No way.
The other way around, maybe, but
Yeah. Man.
sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Jay did some backup vocals for Gizmachi. This shit was on point.
Live.
It's true.
I never wanted to like be a singer, you know?
No way.
I only sang like live because it was, but who else was gonna fucking do it, you know? And I wanted it to sound somewhat close. Nah, Gilmore can sing better than I can, but I don't think he wanted to, you know.
You've been great.
Falsetto. Yeah.
The answer part always, I know nobody in the chat knows what the fuck I'm talking about, but the part in the answer before the solo, you know,
The part of the balls is singing. This is the answer. This is the answer. That part.
That part, because like your guitar is doing one thing, your voice is doing another, and then Jimmy, I forget what.
I think the drums are in 4, but the guitar part's in 5. Yeah.
Yeah, and then whatever the vocals are doing over top, and then right as soon as it's over, I go into a solo. So the whole time, and it's the hardest solo I think to play, like out of like from front to back. I think it's the hardest. Wait, Arenas. I think it's the hardest solo like that I've ever come up with to play. And I always used to like, fuck, I got to play this shit. And whenever Jimmy would play it, you know, it's like 10 BPM faster. Like hard enough to play album speed, and here we go.
You ever listen? All right, in my defense, you ever listen to a band live and the shit is like slower than album speed? And you
Pantera.
Jump out a window? Yeah.
Pantera, a lot of the Pantera songs, like, they got to ramp this up a bit.
The Lord came to me in a dream one night. He's like, "Don't ever do that." So it's like, all right, and that was it.
Yo, do you want everybody to think Jay sucks?
Yeah, check this out. You want to not be able to play half the fucking songs, but no one cares? Here, check this out.
No, but it's cool when bands live will slow down parts though. Just fucking let it breathe.
Parts, yes.
Sure.
Like, gin, like that shit. Yeah, bring that down.
Yeah.
That or like This Love. Pantera, they slow that like the outro out. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. But then you're playing fucking hostile Beatles tempo, and it's like, what the hell is happening? Yeah.
Yeah.
The Civic sounds the worst. It really, I mean, most of it was. Yep.
Oh yeah, that what year was that? That was on the
Reinventing the Steel tour.
Yeah, 2001.
It
was like April or May or whatever, right in that time period. That's my biggest regret. Going to do I had a big test. It was like a final or something. I'm like, do I do that or go to see Pantera?
You should have done the test. Yeah,
I did do the test.
Good for you. It was rough.
Well,
I mean, it was still good, but it wasn't. I saw him twice, and that one was not nearly.
That was the only time I think I saw Pantera, and that was the one near the end of the show. Remember, they Dimebag started playing Cemetery Gates, and the crowd was like, "What?"
Yeah.
And then Phil was like, "No, you don't deserve that. You don't deserve it." And it's like,
huh?
No, you can't sing it. That's why you don't want to play it. You
exactly.
Fuck.
Yeah, that sucked.
You could tell like they didn't have the same. You could just tell something was off. You know.
Yeah.
The relationship and all that bullshit.
And that's what's that?
He was a huge fucking drug addict.
He was. And that was still not even nearly as disappointing as when Dream Theater played only Beatles fucking songs in Poughkeepsie, where they played their entire DVD. Like the show start time was 8, and like 7:45 they started their DVD and played the whole entire shit. And then like I was like, whose drum set is that? Mike Portnoy's got like a 2-piece and like a triangle and some chimes. I'm like, And they did Beatles songs like half acoustic. And
Derek Sherinian came out before the rest of the band came out. He had like this silk shirt on. He's doing all these dances.
Very
and
weird.
flipping around, and she's like, "What the fuck are we watching?"
Awful.
And then Petrucci and fucking Labrie come out, and they're sitting on stools, and we left. I don't know how long we made it.
Not very. That was the worst show in my life. Well, not the worst. Pretty close. Yep.
It was just a great disappointment, is what that was.
Yeah.
Man, the Chance had some fucking dope shows.
They did.
Some dope shows.
Yep.
Were you at this the Soulfly show when they played there?
I wasn't.
I don't think so.
It was fucking sick.
Who'd they play with? Hatebreed or something?
I don't remember.
Hmm.
It might have been him.
I saw him at the Civic Center. I saw him at the Civic Center, but not
With
at the
Pantera.
Chance. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That was the show.
Mhm.
Son of a bitch. Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw Limp Bizkit at the Chance.
Me too. They were handing out cassette tapes of their. I think Stained opened for him before Stained was even anything,
Mhm.
and they were still the shit back then.
Yep.
I think that drummer's dead too. He died when he was like 50 years old.
The
Dave something.
Stain drummer?
Mm-hmm. Dave Wazowski. I forgot his last name.
Yeah, something like that. Yep.
Yeah, I think he passed away.
He
Shit.
did. Yeah,
Yep.
So Limp Bizkit there, that was phenomenal. And that's
Great album.
when they were the first album.
Yep.
Fucking dope.
Yep.
Who else? Avenged Sevenfold when we saw Waking the Fallen when that album came out.
Yeah.
Shit was fire. That's for you, Mike Balls. Suck a dick. We're talking about Avenged Sevenfold.
It's a great album.
It's a fantastic album. It's their best album.
I agree.
The Judge, I know the Judge and you're a big Avenged Sevenfold fan. That's their best album. Don't even argue. Hands down it is.
You can't argue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've seen Seven Dust at the Chance many times. Have you seen them there?
I did see them one time.
Dude, they're fucking awesome. They have like the best stage presence.
Yeah, they're the shit. Really good drummer too. Morgan Rose, phenomenal.
Morgan Rose, the man.
Yep, Mr. Back Pain himself. Yeah, I think I talked to him until I talked about it, how bad his back hurt. It's like, oh shit, but
Really?
yep. Mm-hmm.
Dude, they're coming down to Myrtle Beach in March, so I think I'm gonna come down. If you want, you and I can fly down.
Fly my nuts to your chin, but I hate flying. Yeah, you remember that? I know,
How could I forget? I was like holding
because
your
you were
hand.
asleep. Yeah. Jimmy, put your hand in my front pocket of my jeans. Like, why? Just do it. It'll help you relax. I guess. I got a cramp.
That was the best.
It's not.
Downstairs to the private room and ask you? Huh?
No, I didn't wash my hands, Lizard.
No.
Sometimes I'll rinse them off, but if I'm in public, I wash them. But when I'm home, sometimes sometimes I don't wash my hands.
Yeah, Jay, I'm gonna come down for C7 Dust and take you to C7 Dust.
Okay, who's playing with them?
Who cares?
True.
I'm not sure. I don't know. Wasn't it? I don't know. They're always like with not like Tremonti or something like that. They're always doing shit with him.
That guy's the man too.
He is the man.
Creed is the man. I read a thing they made more money this year
Last
than
year.
it's fucking funny as shit.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
they made so much money.
You ever listen to Creed? They have a lot of good songs. I mean,
They do.
I'm not ashamed to
People
say it. Yeah.
Human Clay's the shit, man.
It really is.
Mm-hmm.
What was the first album? My Own Prison? Is that the album?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah, that was a great song too.
song's the shit.
Yeah. Yep. Bangers. Who would have thought? Yep.
Yeah, but Tremonti's the man though. He's such a great songwriter, great guitarist.
He is. He
I don't
plays
think you'll ever be in my house. Don't worry about it.
this Halloween. Yeah.
Between me not washing my hands after I pee and semen on it all over everything.
That's true.
You ever like sit down on somebody else's computer and you're like, I don't know if I want to touch anything around their computer. Touch the keyboard? What?
Where'd because whenever I go out there, I'm always sleeping on the pull-out, right upstairs.
Driveway.
On the pull-in?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we have the futon here.
Futon,
And then we
pleasure
also
myself
have
several times on that.
some inflatable. What are they called? Not inflatable beds. What are they called?
Aerobed.
Yeah.
Air mattress. Yeah.
Yep. So it'd be up to do whatever. Horizon Theory. Who the fuck are they?
Is that true? What the fuck is that? Horizon theory?
Never Horizons on the Hudson theory? I don't know.
Serious question. You know, like when people go to the bathroom, like they they're pissing. I clearly don't get urine on your hands because I never do. And then people like you're just touching your dong, and they're like, "Oh, did you wash your hands?" Like my dong's fucking clean. Like, why do I need to wash my hands? I didn't get piss on them, and my dong is fucking dope.
Only
it's
if it's
your dong, though.
uncircumcised. Yeah.
What's wrong?
It's your dong. I don't want to, if like you go in the bathroom and touch your dong, I don't want to shake your hand after.
Why
How do
not?
you
It's
know?
fucking
Because now
clean.
like your dong is on my hand.
Good. And
Better
then
than
you're-
on your lips, you know?
Third party dong.
Yeah. Maybe not. Yeah, but there's like it doesn't touch shit.
Sure.
Well, maybe it does. Who knows? But
Yeah, but like
Asian
still your
massage
dong.
parlor. What are you doing back there? Yeah.
Ah, that's hilarious.
like in pornos, sometimes like a chick will fucking be blowing one dude, and then she'll like kiss another dude, and you're like, you just sucked his dick. Third party.
Which porn are you watching?
Yeah, remember? Never mind. Yeah.
I'm very selective in my porn viewing, so I don't watch them
So
shits
am
with
I.
like multiple
So am I.
guys.
Yeah.
No, I usually don't like that shit either.
Usually,
Sometimes it'll be like a 2-on-2 or something, and you're like,
3-on-3.
I don't know if I
Yeah.
want to watch that either, but
I had a VHS. Kyle let me borrow one called Fatal Erection. It was the worst porno I've ever seen in my life. It was like late 70s. Yeah. Everybody's getting banged
70s.
in a pool table. It's really weird.
And everybody has a big bush.
Yeah. And every chick was pushing 2 bills for sure. And, yeah. Some weird chest hair shapes. Mustaches were in. Yeah.
fatal erection.
Yeah. It was no storyline. It's just a cool title. But yeah. That's the only thing I had going for it.
I remember back when we were 11, 12, 13 in the Skinamax,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And they had all those like B movie horror movies,
Mhm.
but there was always like some jubblies just bouncing around. It was the best.
Skinamax.
X-Files guy. What was that shit? Red Shoe Diaries?
Oh, Rescue Diaries. But
Yeah.
and then Mickey Dolenz' daughter was in those movies too. The guy
yeah.
from the Monkeys. She was hot as hell.
And Nicole Smith was in that elevator movie. What the hell was it called?
Twin Towers.
She was hot as shit. Yeah, banging an old guy.
She was good for him.
Yeah, must have been nice.
Didn't he
Spice
outlive her?
Channel.
too?
Was Spice Channel 41 or was
Yeah.
Playboy 40 and Spice was 41? Is that what it was?
Playboy is 42. Spice is 41.
42.
Yeah.
Right.
Shit. Yep.
So
But they didn't
good.
show penetration back then when we were kids.
No, they'd skip all that crap. But after 9 p.m., they did
Oh, really?
on Spice Channel. Yep.
Oh, shit.
Yep. In fact, oh, never mind. But yeah, I would prove it. But yeah.
You can if you want to.
I have it. I was looking in the shit in the basement. I was like, I wonder where these tapes are. And I was going through them because
Yeah, you knew where they were. They were.
I knew where they were, but I didn't know it was in the box that they were with. There's like Metallica video, the Pearl hi-hat stand video, and then there's like, oh, what's this blank one?
What's this?
Pearl hi-hats,
Yeah.
pearl necklace.
Yeah.
Pearl Harbor. Yeah. Yep.
Boner Jams 03. Jimmy Hadger videos.
That's it.
That's awesome.
The best.
So good.
Yep.
What are you pulling up, Jay?
Oh, damn.
The fuck is this shit?
What do you got?
None. Just looking at something.
Porn?
No. Jimmy is it's been on the screen behind you since you came on. What is KXM Rock talking about?
Porn?
Oh. You know what's funny? Hold on a second.
Hold on.
This is probably the tape. right there.
It's probably the tape.
That's probably it. Ozfest 96.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I remember
Who was
that
on
shit.
there?
Oh, funny story. Remember that band Cellophane? It was like they're pretty good, but they're like the least metal band on that show. Like we used to watch this tape all the time, whatever. And Moke from PE, he plays
Mhm.
drums for them. That was his band. And that was him before we even knew it was him.
Oh wow.
How about that small world? Yep. Oh shit.
Big head PE fan, right?
No, but he was a really good drummer.
He's a cool guy too.
And he's a cool dude. Yeah. Yep.
Were you there when Jay got kicked out of the dressing room when Ja Red was coming in?
I mean, I was probably in the vicinity. I don't really remember it though. Wait,
You had probably just left the dressing room, and I stayed in there.
I gotta go jerk off to yeah.
Yeah, it was the day that Head quit corn.
Oh,
That was the day that it happened.
head
Yeah.
PE and head
Yeah.
corn
I got-
guy. Yeah.
I got thrown out of the dressing room by the bass player from Head PE.
Like it fucking can't get any worse than this. Head's gone. Got kicked out by Ja Red.
Shit.
And that might have been the last time I said hi to him.
That was it.
Yep. All right, I'm done with this fuck. Because there are ways to do things, right? It's not like I was just some,
Schlep.
yeah, hanging out, not knowing when to leave. Like, just fucking say, hey, we're getting ready to go on, or we're getting warmed up. And it was before we even fucking played. Like, what the fuck does he have to have quiet time for?
Push-ups.
Asshole.
Yeah.
Drugs.
That too.
Maybe.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't want to watch it when he started putting cocaine up his asshole.
Finger popping each other's assholes. Yeah. Forgot what movie that was from.
Finger popping.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's all I had, Jay and Jimmy,
Really?
that I set up for tonight. Yeah.
Get out of here, man. I figured you'd have like 6 hours worth of stuff just in case we went over.
Good thing, because I gotta go to sleep. Yeah.
What time
I
you
asked
gotta get up?
4. I was like, Brian, I'm gonna come on for like 15 minutes. Yeah, that's cool. I was like, damn. Yeah.
I asked Balls, but Balls couldn't come on.
Sure.
He wasn't allowed. I'm
Not
sure.
sure.
Sure he
So
wasn't
he
allowed.
just couldn't do it.
Oh, well,
What are you
Jimmy,
gonna do?
if you want to split, you can split. Me and Brian will wrap shit up.
Yeah.
When are you going till? 11?
Yeah, 11. And I got some unboxings to do.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh shit. All right. We'll have
You want
fun.
to stick around, Jimmy, or you out?
Is it a flashlight? Yeah, I gotta go to sleep.
All right.
Unfortunately.
2 fleshlights.
Yeah, one for each ball. Imagine if they had flashlights for dogs. No, never mind. But yeah. I'm getting tired.
God.
Did you get the reference at least? No. Yep.
Well, it's good
Shit.
seeing you, Jimmy.
Huh?
Good seeing you. I'm gonna
Oh,
call
yeah,
you
you
tomorrow to make sure you did what we talked about earlier.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah. 2 fingers, not 3, right? I remember.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Good deal.
True. All right. Thank you guys for having me on. The flashlight joke.
Yes. All right, man.
All right.
Hi, bro.
How do I turn this bitch off?
We'll get you out.
Like that.
All right. So I have an unboxing from Nelson Rodriguez from Beyond the Grave, just sending me some gifts. So I want to I asked Nelson if I can open it. He's like, you can, but I wanted to wait.
Open it. Let's get to it.
Oh my god, this is
Uh-oh.
fucking shit.
You have to get like 3 razor blades.
I know. So I try to like prep myself. A little prep.
Everybody prep yourself.
It looks like it's
Take
a
the
Sibian.
fucking gander here.
Oh, it's a strap.
Ooh.
It's strap. Oh, and it's some gold.
You want to put those on one of your Ibanez guitars?
Maybe. That's fucking dope.
Nelson said, "Oh, I forgot about that."
So I got this this African strap. It's dope. That's awesome. Thanks, Nelson.
Show it. I didn't fucking see it.
I just dropped a little piece.
Hold on. Let me. There we go.
Yeah, focus on my face.
Oh, nice.
Very, very nice. Thanks, Nelson. The fucking man. I really appreciate that. And it's
What does it say?
says
It says Beesman.
says Jay has no testicles.
Is that what it says?
Absolutely. Gene Laravi Guitars. Established in 1967. Thank you, Nelson. Very, very nice. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Smell it. Does it smell like leather?
It smells amazing. I'm not going to return it. It smells so cool.
Unlike me.
Like Jay. Jay can smell it from a mile away.
I can smell it from here.
I got some sparklies all over me.
Ooh. Oh, B's been trying to show off the fucking titties.
The pectorals. And then, so thank you, Nelson. So I'm going to get through this.
And titties.
And then my boy, All Dave, All Night, sent me a package I just got the other day. So I was
What's a
like,
mean jean strap? Is that something that Brian and I obviously don't know about?
So I got a CD, I guess. I just opened it just now. It's a Jelly Roll CD. So thank you, Dave. It's beautifully broken by a Jelly Roll. I think he sent it to me because he knows that I think this guy sucks. So
44 and
Brian
titties.
Beesman.
44 and titties.
so nice of him. I really appreciate that. And then he sent a box pre-Christmas, and he said there's one for, I guess there's two for me, and there's one for Kurt, which I'm not going to send it to him. I'm going to keep his too, and then one for Jay. So I'll send it to you guys. So let me open it up. Dave, you're so kind. Let's see what it is.
Let's see what we got here. What the fuck? Hold my nuts. My God.
Nice. And wait, did he say this is a signed Jelly Roll CD?
Is the inside like open it up?
It is.
It is.
I'm glad he said it because I would have been like, "Oh, you're so kind." I'm gonna put the picture up of this fucking guy up in my office.
There you go.
Yeah. So thank you, Dave. And I'm not sure what to do with the testicle.
It's an ornament. It's a Christmas ornament.
It's a ball sack ornament, so I can put it on my tree. It's a gift that keeps giving the whole year round. So there's
We'll
two.
go into
So
work
actually,
tomorrow. Have that hanging out of your pants, hanging out of the zipper of your pants, and see if anybody notices.
they'll call HR on me.
Call you on you.
They'll call me on me. So yeah, it's put this in,
nice.
hang it from a tree.
My God.
That is so good. So I have so there's one for Jay and Kurt. So I'll send it, and I'll have one extra one, and I might send it to somebody. You know, I'm gonna hold it. Dave, I hope you don't mind. Since you sent 4, I'm gonna send one to someone because this is fucking hilarious. So thank you. So I'm gonna send a testicle, a set of testicles.
Set of testicles.
You kidding me?
So maybe someone who's earned it, just, you know, I'll send it to him. So that's awesome. So Dave, thank you very much. Nelson, thank you so much. I'm not going to listen to the CD. I hope you don't mind. I'm not going to listen to this Jelly Roll, but I will rock signed Jelly Roll picture. That's
Dude, imagine that was you and you had to sign that.
He's just like, oh my God.
That's what I look like.
It's like I have 500 pounds of shit. I mean, amazingness. So that's hilarious. Thank you. So good. So good. All right. Thanks, Dave. And thank you, Nelson, from beyond the grave. So what else is going on, Jay? Anything positive, anything good in the world?
No.
Except that the bear season's over and we've been put out of our misery.
Yeah. Thank goodness.
But at least we went out on a high note, though. So that's great.
Damn right we did.
Beating the fucking Packers. Fuck the Packers.
Yep. Well, I didn't want to go too long tonight over the 11 p.m. mark. Jimmy split, but I did want to get out of here, Pete Carroll. I did want to one time. Let me get Beesman off the thing here.
Yeah.
Wanted to bring it back up one more time. If anybody wants to help out Caleb and his family, the link is in the description. Kurt put it in the description earlier today, and it's also, I believe, still tagged. What is it called? Pinned to the top of the comments on here. So if you want to help Caleb out, that would be great. And obviously you can read about the situation and all that stuff, but I'm sure you all know what's going on in California. And somebody mentioned earlier about, I guess, Hollywood now is on fire. I'm like, what
really?
the fuck, dude? It's crazy.
It's crazy. Crazy times in California. So,
yeah.
Caleb, good luck with everything. Thoughts and prayers with you, and hope everyone's all right.
Yeah. But, man, fucking shit sucks. Mike Tomlin to Chicago? No thanks. John Gruden wants to be Bears' new coach. I don't dislike John Gruden, but I think Brian and I are in full agreement. Ben Johnson, bring him in.
If we don't get Ben Johnson, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Yeah, me too. Yep. It's getting cold up here, man. Fuck. What time? It's 31 degrees outside. Not too bad. All right. We're not going to show off the patrons or the channel members tonight. Well, maybe we'll just put them up here real quick.
Yeah, flash them real fast.
But I don't want to make it about, hey, donate here and do this and do that. But we appreciate all you guys.
Definitely.
You all make it worth it. You make it worthwhile. Channel sponsors, we got Kernels, Tessie Switch, coupon code UTB15. And hold on, one more thing. Is it still up here?
Lewis?
Yeah. Did I save it?
Also, as you're pulling that up, Lewis, Fairfield Guitar Company, all profits in the month of January will go to Caleb Rappaport's GoFundMe, which is awesome.
There it is. So, yeah. If you want to get a strap, anything from Fairfield Guitar Co. and Lewis, it'll help Caleb out as well.
Absolutely.
And a set of nuts to go with it.
Set of nuts.
There you go.
So good.
Well, thanks to everybody hanging out on this cold Wednesday here in South Kakalaki. Snap when I go outside tomorrow morning. Too cold for me.
Just hits a little harder down when you're down there, right?
Yeah, because it's not something that like you expect to happen. You know, when you're up north, it's kind of like, you know, it's going to be cold. You just deal with it. Down here, it's like, man, what is happening? So,
anyway. Do we have a final segment for the night?
No.
Not tonight?
Not tonight.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Good deal. Well, everyone, thank you for tuning in tonight. And also, again, if you've taken a moment and you've donated to Caleb, that's awesome. Thank you very much. And everyone have a great rest of the week. Maybe we'll be back at some point over the weekend. Who knows?
It's possible.
It's possible. But yeah, have a great rest of the week and take care of yourselves, and we'll see you soon.
possibly.
Beh.